So the first one is that Cinderella fountain at Fantasyland looks different to children than it looks to adults. So Disney World loves to give children the upper hand. Obviously, it's a place for the children. It's the happiest place on earth, and that's definitely the case at the Cinderella fountain in Fantasyland. So when adults look straight ahead at the fountain, they see an almost spot-on depiction of the Disney princess looking down. But when children look up at the fountain, they see a crown resting on top of her head. So that's sort of like, what did you talk about earlier? It's the Tower of Terror, how there's two different perspectives. This is a cool little perspective that I don't know a lot about Disney, but I usually know about the main, like, different perspectives. This was something new that I'd never heard of.
But what's something cool with this too, like perspective or like little things, something that just happened. So the new Ratatouille ride just opened at Epcot.
Ratatouille, big Ratatouille.
Or it's about to open. They're in cast previews at the moment. And there's a fountain in the Friends Pavilion that they just built. And what's cool about it is the fountain, I don't know what the actual term of it's called, but the way old films used to work is that you would put like a frame over a frame, right? I mean, basic stuff. So you would get maybe like a horse. I think that was one of the first films ever made where it was this horse and they overlaid images and it looked like the horse was running. And they put it on a wheel and they spun it. And in Disney, this fountain, they kind of have an homage to that where they have a rat in the fountain. And when you walk around the fountain, if you took a picture in front of each photo or each thing of the rat, if you took a photo of it and like went and then placed it on top of one another, in video, it would look like the rat's running.
Dude, that's sick.
So it's a cool perspective thing where it's like, oh, if you followed the same path in this circle or you took pictures of it, you would get this video almost. So it's a cool little Easter egg, but it's also a perspective thing that Disney does. The next thing we want to talk about is cast members. So something cool about the cast members, they want to be nice to you, obviously. They get picked and hired because they're trying to provide you with the best experience possible at Disney. It's very hard to get in. And I went through a hiring process to try to get in the Disney College program. End up getting in, but because COVID, everything changed and never got to work there. But went through a few different interview processes. And one of the things is if you ask a cast member a question at Disney or Disneyland, they will never say, I don't know. They'll never say, I don't know, because they don't want to hit you with a dead end. They want to make sure that your question or whatever is fulfilled and you get an answer. So they'll point you in the right direction of someone else and be like, hey, you could go to this person. Oh, they'll grab someone for you that could probably answer the question better for you. Even if they don't know it.
They're probably like Chick-fil-A employees on steroids.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Chick-fil-A.
Do you think Chick-fil-A or is Disney workers Chick-fil-A employees on steroids?
I think Disney's probably number one, but Chick-fil-A is probably a close second. And something cool too with the cast members. This is a little Easter egg or a little, I don't know really what to call it, inside knowledge of.
Inside Disney.
But cast members, if you will never see a Disney cast member point with a finger, like one finger, because it's kind of known as rude. Like if you're like, hey, over here or over here or over here. So Disney cast members are told to point with two fingers. So they'll usually go like this and they'll point you in the right direction like this. So next time you're at Disney or Disneyland, when you ask a cast member, just pay attention. They'll point like that. And that way it's not like offensive or rude of them to be pointing as if they were pointing with one finger.
Two in the pink, one in the stink.
Oh, yeah. He's waiting.
God damn it! It was going so well.